Let's connect Calendly to Google Calendar step by step. Open your browser and go to calendly.com, type in your email and password, then hit login. Once you're in, you'll land on the Calendly home dashboard. Now look at the left sidebar and click Availability. The page switches to your availability settings and a row of tabs appears across the top. Click Calendar Settings. That opens the page where your connected calendars are listed. If you've never connected one, this page is pretty empty except for the connection button. If you do see an existing calendar here, leave it alone for a moment. You can have more than one connected. Click the plus Connect Calendar Account button, then pick Google Calendar from the list. A small pop-up appears with Google Calendar, Outlook, and iCloud. Choose Google Calendar. Google takes over and opens its own sign-in screen. Pick the Google account that holds the calendar you actually use for work. I always check this carefully because connecting a personal Gmail here makes Calendly pull from the wrong account. If Google shows more than one account, click the correct one instead of just pressing Enter. Enter your Google password if it asks, then click Next. Google now shows a permission screen. It is asking for access to see and manage your calendars. Read through it because Calendly needs those permissions to block off your busy times. Do not uncheck any permissions on this screen. A partial connection can look successful but fail when someone tries to book you. Click Continue to allow access. When Calendly redirects back, you'll see Google Calendar sitting in the connected calendar list with your Google email next to it. That's the confirmation the link worked. Now that it's connected, click Edit next to Google Calendar. That opens a panel where you choose which calendars Calendly checks for conflicts. Tick your main work calendar and uncheck any shared holiday or birthday calendars. If you leave those checked, Calendly treats you as busy on days you don't actually have anything. You'll also see the calendar where new Calendly events get written. Set that to the same work calendar, then hit Save. This is the one most people skip, and it's why they get booked over an existing meeting. Now click Event Types in the left sidebar, then open your main event type. Scroll down to the Calendar section. You'll see Google Calendar sitting in the dropdown. If it still shows a different calendar or is set to a different account, click the dropdown and pick the Google account you just connected. That's the last piece people miss because the global connection is set, but the event type still has to be told to use it. If this got your Calendly connected to Google Calendar, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment saying this was helpful. Comments are what push this video to other people looking for the same thing.